Hello students of LAC 480. This is week 7. And week 7 we begin the process of writing things down on a piece of paper. So this is going to be a big week. There's a lot of stuff going on. The discussion is number 7, but the rules, or I shouldn't say the rules, but the directions are a little bit different. You won't be posting this, you'll be sending it to me for peer review. Remember, you are emulating research scientists, and it doesn't have to be a scientist like you probably think it is, but research people who write for their peers, and the peers will evaluate their work. So let's look at the discussion for this coming week, and it looks like this. So it's really assignment number 7. Again, you're not going to post this. It's an assignment which you will send to me via email. So here we go. 1. Just to get you started, read the following article. It's a PDF that you just click on, and it looks like this. It's not that long, and it's just this caca words, but you're big kids. So let me go back to the discussion. Read that first. Now you're going to draft about 5 pages of your paper. Any parts except for the introduction and conclusions. So you save those for later. APA format. Everything has to be in APA format. I've been writing some notes on some people, and we still have to get to work on APA. Remember, you get Purdue OWL that you can find some information. That's a great site. So draft using complete sentence, paragraphs. This is all and compared to your outline. Okay. So as you draft this material, document the quotations, paraphrases, and summaries using appropriate in-text citations. Don't wait till the end. You do it now, because that way we can review it and say you're missing this. So it also is potential problems with plagiarism, so we want to see that. So the primary voice of the paper remains your own. Use quotations, especially long block quotations over 40 words. Look at the APA, again, Purdue OWL. You'll see how that is formatted. You can look at Easy Writer on page 93, 94. Remember to write in the third person. If you're not sure, Google it or ask me. In order to provide a context for this material, include in the file with your first 5 pages your current outline for the full paper. So give me that outline first, right in the thesis statement at its top. Include this as part of your file of 5 draft papers. Okay, so the 5 draft papers will include this as well. So prepare a reference list that includes all works you directly cited in this week's pages. And if it's a full list, that's fine. Remember, we need some research articles, not newspaper articles. Include this as part of your file of 5 draft pages. Complete this in APA format. And remember, I've spoken to quite a few of you. You keep your sources 5 years or less. Anything over 5 years old, and then you're going into territory that's not as valid. If you have questions, let me know. Don't put your name on the paper. This video it says see the video, so this is the video I'm talking about. And I can't spell, that's D-O-N-E. Your paper will be sent to a classmate for his or her peer review. This will occur next week. You should refer to the peer review form on Blackboard. I'm going to that right now. So this is what Blackboard, here's the peer review form. Here are the the instructions. I'm doing math right now. And when you click that, it looks like this. So the peer review form, you title the page, the paper, read it quickly, add comments. You should know how to do comments on this, and check for all spelling and grammatical errors. When you read it a second time, make these notes here. So we want this as well. Peers, you will send this to me. Okay, these are the things that you'll be writing here. Okay, and you'll send this to me. So this is the peer review form. Notice you do not put your name on that. So going back to the discussion board. So don't put your name on the paper. Again, I'm going to show you how to do that. This will occur next week. The assignment is due on Friday, March 9th, 2018, and the peer review will be due on Wednesday, March 21st. So I will get these papers. I will send it to people randomly, and these people will review it and send it back to me. Okay, and that due date is March 21st, 2018. All right, as you know, there's a spring break is coming up, and that's why you have a large gap, so you have time to do some of that work here. So let me go back. This is the important part on how to keep your paper anonymous. So this is a sentence, and if you are the peer reviewer, this will also affect you as well. So let's say I'm the reviewer. Okay, and you can see my name is up there. So I don't want the person to see who reviewed this paper. Alright, so you go to File, click Check for Issues. So you check for issues, Inspect Document. Alright, and make sure you save your changes and so on. So you've got all of these here. That's not necessary to look at them. Inspect. So it's going to inspect, and it says comments, revisions. You don't want to get rid of those, okay? But the following document information was found the author, okay? So I'm going to remove all. So when I remove all, I re-inspect, and then I close. And then this is some of the default with this, and I can't figure it out, but it'll work. My name is still up there. So I go back to File, go back to Check for Issues, go back to Inspect Document, click Yes, and inspect again, and poof, you can see it on the right hand over here, the author is gone. Okay, so that's gone, and then you can save it and send it to me. So that's how you get your name out of the paper. Alright, so again, check that. So going back to the discussion, this is what you have to do. Read the following article, draft 5 pages, add your thesis and your outline and your reference list, and don't put your name on the paper, and now you know how to do that. So this is quite a bit of work, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of your thoughts that you've been putting into your pages so far into a start. Alright, so have fun.